Walkthrough and troubleshooting. Walkthrough means explaining a task or process step by step. This is a very important skill in customer service. You need to learn how to do this clearly without creating confusion on the part of the customer. I have prepared a sample case for the purpose of explanation. Let's say you work for a company that sells printers, and your customer calls to complain that he couldn't set up his computer with the printer. He couldn't link the printer to the computer. You need to talk the customer through the setup process. Remember that you may know steps by heart, but maybe it's the first time that your customer tried to install a printer and link it to his computer, and he may have no idea how to begin doing it. My tip is be very clear and specific. You also need to keep in mind you are on the phone. That means you have to be very clear and very specific. If you cannot combine steps, you have to go through it one step at a time. It's your job to ensure that the customer doesn't get overwhelmed or frustrated. Tiny steps broken down into pieces can actually make things easier for the customer. It also helps to move along at a regular pace instead of needing to explain things over and over again. You have to keep in mind that a missed step will also prolong the process and will, of course, cause inefficiency and frustration from your end and the customer's end. Another tip is always confirm completion. This is a very important tip. Always confirm completion after each step. Confirm completion before going on to the next step. Always make sure that the last one was done correctly. You can say, "Are you finished with this step?" Or, "Let me know if you're done with that step." We can also add "please." Like, for example, "Please let me know if you're done with that step." "Kindly please let me know if you're done with that step." Basically, adding "please" or "kindly" gives it a friendlier tone. We don't really need to go over many phrases for this because it would really depend on your company. Product or service training by your company will give you more information on a standardized step-by-step walkthroughs. What we'll go through are tips to make sure that you, as a call center agent, will keep the walkthrough efficient. Always remember to stay patient with the customer no matter what. Even if they get upset briefly, they will most likely calm down again, especially if you yourself are patient and calm. If they see that you're in control mentally, then it really helps make them more comfortable. Now, let's get into a sample walkthrough. Let's start going through the steps in getting this computer set up for the printer. Let's just imagine here that we're on the phone and we need to be extra clear. So we need to say at the beginning, "Please let me know when you're ready. Are you ready to get started?" And when they say they are ready, you probably want to identify the first step to make it clear that it has to be done in the beginning. You have to make sure that you and the customer are aligned that it's the first step. Say, for example, "Okay, customer, the first step is to check if the printer is plugged in." Now, this may seem very obvious, but in a lot of troubleshooting cases, some very simple steps are just missed by the customer. Another way you could start is to confirm that the first step has been done through little questions. One way to really break down steps is to ask little questions to confirm that they see something. Say, for example, "Okay, customer, the first step is to check the power indicator light is blinking. Do you see the power indicator light? Do you see it blinking?" If they confirm, you can also say, "Okay, let's move to the next step." Always remember, a question format forces them to answer. So, always remember to confirm if every step was done correctly so you can proceed to the next step. I have prepared another sample for the purpose of explanation. Let's say that you work for an internet service provider. The customer couldn't connect his phone to the internet. You need to talk the customer through the troubleshooting process. Now, let's go ahead and watch a sample video. Let's see.
This is a property of MentorPoint. This is an example of a call center conversation between a customer and an agent who is trying to help the customer connect their phone to the internet. The agent guides the customer through a troubleshooting process by asking questions, providing instructions, and offering suggestions until the issue is resolved. The conversation involves checking for a stable internet connection, checking the Wi-Fi settings on the phone, and attempting to connect to the Wi-Fi network. The goal of the call center script is to provide a positive customer experience by resolving the issue and leaving the customer satisfied. Let's listen to the call.
Hi, thank you for calling our customer support center. My name is Jane. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Jane. I'm having trouble connecting my phone to the internet. Can you help me? I can't watch my favorite TV show.
Sure, I'd be happy to help you with that. Could I have your first and last name, please?
My name is Joe Smith.
Thanks for confirming, Joe. Let's start by checking a few things. First, can you please confirm if you have a stable internet connection on your other devices like your laptop or tablet?
Yes, I have a stable internet connection on my laptop and tablet.
Okay, great. Let's move on to your phone. Can you please tell me the make and model of your phone?
It's an iPhone X.
Thank you. Now, please check if your phone's Wi-Fi is turned on. You can do this by going to Settings and selecting Wi-Fi.
Okay, I'm on the Wi-Fi page. What's next?
Great. Could you please check if the Wi-Fi button is switched on?
No, it's switched off. Is it supposed to be turned on?
Yes, please switch it on and wait for a few seconds. Do you see your Wi-Fi network on the list of available networks?
Oh, there. Yes, I see it now.
Perfect. Please select your Wi-Fi network and enter the password.
Okay, I entered the password, but it's not connecting. What's happening?
How about this? Let's try forgetting the network and then reconnecting. Please tap on the icon next to your Wi-Fi network and select Forget this network. After that, go back to the Wi-Fi page, select your network again, and enter the password.
Hold on a sec. Please bear with me, Jane.
No, you're good. Don't worry.
Wow. Okay, I did what you said, and it's working now. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome, Joe. I'm glad I was able to assist you connect your phone to the internet today. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Nah, you've been very helpful. Thanks again.
It was my pleasure helping you today, Joe. I don't want to take much of your time. Thank you for calling Customer Support Center. Once again, this is Jane. Have a great day.
All right. So, what do you guys think happened? What happened is that the agent guides the customer through a troubleshooting process by asking questions, providing instructions, and offering suggestions. The conversation basically involves checking for a stable internet connection, checking the Wi Fi settings on the phone, and attempting to connect the Wi Fi network. And of course, the most important thing is that the issue was resolved by the agent.